Grand Rising, y'all. I'm Chanel. I am a 27-year-old stay-at-home mom to my beautiful baby girl, and we are currently in Washington. This is day 2 of Soleil getting visits with her dad. So we are up doing our little morning routine. I make sure I give her some breakfast that she nurses. She's dressed and ready for the day, and just give her extra loving to help her transition and adjust to such a huge change. Like I said before, she's spending the day with her dad, and they don't get a lot of physical time together. So it's been quite an adjustment for her, all of these trips. But I am praying that now that she's one, that she's able to adjust a little bit better. And now that she doesn't have to do overnights, a lot of the worry and a lot of the concerns that I had before, I'm hoping will digress and they can build their relationship in a forward direction. But of course, I want to make sure that she's safe and that everything is working in a productive manner. And that is all I really care about. And it's always triggering. So I try to just navigate through my own feelings while she's gone for the day. I try to do something for myself and really remember that I am just as important in this situation. My feelings, what I'm going through, me time, self care, those are all things that I am deserving of as well. So today I am planning to go to the gym, of course, and I decided to go to the movies and go see the Barbie movie. And I just wanted to kind of treat myself each day that I'm here to something self-care besides just going to the gym and working out. Even though going to the gym is super therapeutic for me and I love working out, and that's a huge part of my fitness journey that I really do love. So it's not too much of it's a self-care, but not like really self-care. And I'm just super excited to get into this day, and I got her dressed and she looks so cute. And my days have been starting kind of the same after I drop her off. I clean up a little bit. I pick up all the stuff from the night before, all the stuff that she got into. I get myself some breakfast. I journal. I read a little bit of my Bible. I go to the gym, and then I try to find that self-care activity to do for myself. So I just really try to optimize on my day, especially being baby free, which I'm hardly ever baby free because I do take care of her full time by myself. I do have help from my family when I need it, but I am her sole caretaker. So I definitely try to allow myself to slow down and take a relaxing shower and journal and just do what I need to do for me for the day and not have to worry about her. So it's definitely a shift for me that I'm trying to embrace a little bit while I have the time. I was really in a space where I had to remember how grateful I am to be where I am today. I literally had to sacrifice so much to get to this point, and just being able to drive my own car again and to be able to look back and see how far I've come, literally not having any of my materialistic belongings. Like when I say I'm starting my life over, I'm literally starting my life over. I left Washington with a carry-on, a check bag, my milk, my daughter's diaper bag, and of course my 5-month-old, and that's it. I did eventually come back and get the rest of my things, but it really wasn't my things anymore. So I've basically just been starting over completely with my wardrobe. And if you notice, a lot of my videos, I am recycling the same t-shirts And even though I'm losing weight, like I'm still wearing the same t-shirts, I choose to make sure my daughter never goes without. So if that means I have to be wearing the same t-shirts until we are in a position where I can get a brand new wardrobe again and I'll have my cute little matching sets like I used to, then that will be the time when we get there. But for right now, we definitely have to. She is the main priority, and I always make sure that she is taken care of before I take care of myself. So, once again, this is an opportune time for me to slow down and make sure that I am using my time wisely and being able to nurture and take care of myself. Because, listen, I have sacrificed so much for my daughter and I to be at this point in time. So I do have to remember that I came so far just to have this peace and just to live this life of luxury where we're in a safe environment, where we are happy and nurtured and cared for and supported and able to live our lives comfortably again. So I have to always remember that that is the biggest blessing in the entire circumstances of what's going on right now. But I ended up really having to dig deep this day. I feel like I always say I'm triggered. I'm not so easily triggered, but it's like these trips do easily trigger me. But I shouldn't really say trigger because I'm just reflecting. A lot of reflection and a lot of thinking back of how I got to this point and knowing that I survived it. I survived it. And I'm only going to continue to get better. I'm only going to continue to heal myself and work on myself and show up as the best version of myself and be the best mother that I can possibly be to my daughter. Because at the end of the day, she never chose to be here. She never chose to be in the middle of the circumstances and the situation. So it is my job to make sure that she continues to live a life where she knows that she is loved, she's cared for, she is always going to be nurtured and supported and knows who she is, knows her worth, knows her value, and know that I will always love her and that her family will always love her. And it's the same thing for me, realizing my worth, realizing that I had to go through this to become better.